this as an opportunity as well. They've been looking at IT, consolidating infrastructure, standardizing applications, virtualizing applications, moving along, trying to get more automation, more standardization into the IT organization. But if the business is actually going out to the cloud and taking standard off-the-shelf services, it's actually an opportunity for them to standardize further and do the same thing internally. And what I mean by that is I think IT organizations typically get caught with the business coming to them saying they want a service, but they want it different from everybody else in the world. I want a custom application. I want a custom way to do my email. I want a custom way to do everything. But if that business is out there contracting with software as a service, they're ready for standard off-the-shelf applications. So that's an opportunity for them to drill in and standardize more, get more cost efficient within an IT organization, deliver services faster, because custom means go slow, because there's a lot of work involved with custom versus just cookie cutter standardized applications. So I think it's an opportunity that the IT organization sees to improve their agility, to improve their ability to deliver on services. But by no means every IT organization is ready for this. Some of them have, are still virtualization and test and dev. Some of them have their business units are wanting custom all over the place, and that's where automation and such don't play as big as a role. But it is an opportunity. So if you think about what private cloud would bring to me as a CIO, an IT manager, the standard things that you think about is a self-service portal that you can give to your business unit so they can select their standard services, deploy them, and get their environments. It's security has to be in there, the multi-tenancy capabilities to be able to share resources. Chargeback becomes important in a private cloud solution. I was at one of those Gartner, Forrester, I forget which conferences, and there was hundreds of people in the room, and the presenter asked the IT folks, how many of you have implemented chargeback or billing for your IT services? And I'd estimate 2.5%, 3%, it's very, very small. And that actually leads to some of the problems with why the business thinks IT is expensive, because they can go out and get a standard service for cheap, but they just look at this big bill, not the individual service by service bill that IT provides. So we're urging IT organizations to think about billing, think about chargeback, and these standard services will be lower cost because they're cookie cutter, standard, right from a service catalog. Areas we want to innovate on is things that we can bring to the IT organization to differentiate, the HP arena. HP has a strong backing in mission critical. We can bring mission critical to private cloud and cloud services. HP has a strong capability in automation, for instance, scalability. We have a strong capability in automation for the scalability of the environments. We've got a strong history in partnerships so that we can partner and put it together and bring both cloud partners together as well as infrastructure partners together. So it's a bit of our mantra behind differentiating our cloud and private cloud offerings. Now, okay, so that was a bit of the preamble, kind of dovetailing on what you said, Paul. Last week, what we announced, specifically around private cloud, we announced how we're helping customers fast track onto a private cloud. Many of these IT CIOs don't want to go off and build a service catalog, build a standard environment themselves. They want it up and running and quick, especially when they see there's a lot of the business that are already contracting out, and they've got to figure out how to equalize the playing field.